sit all cloudy and blends with the prima bottles lying everywhere. Got a guitar in my hand and a Western oil can under my ukole for a chair. It's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no work. Okay, we go. A doobie doo, be doobie doobie doobie, a diddly doo. It's Aloha
Friday,
Friday,
no work till
Monday. A doobie doo, be doobie 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 doobie, diddly doo. Yeah, I just threw all those modulations on them. Boom, dancer. It's unbelievable. What a team. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. You were singing, no lie. You were singing.
I was.
I'm Kimo Kahuano.
This is Ikai Kakawano.
And Leilani Kupava-Marino.
Along with our fearless engineer, Min, right behind the camera. And you. Thank you very much for tuning in wherever you are. iHeartRadio. Okay, what's the other one?
AM 940. Hawaii.
And,
AM940Hawaii.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the TuneIn app.
TuneIn app.
Yep.
Okay?
Not tuning, tune in.
TuneIn. It's not a Chinese app. Tune in. You got a TuneIn app. You just tune in. You know, because Chinese, you go up many levels, change meaning of word. You know, like, go jump in a lake. But if you say, go jump in a lake, different meaning.
Right, true.
Meaning, that's right.
Depends where you put the emphasis.
Huh? There's nothing fast about this.
I'm having a good English lesson, Chinese lesson this morning.
Oh, no, Leilani is going into an accent. Oh, no. Crash! We're crashing here. But we are saying hello to you and a happy Aloha Friday. And we have some wonderful guests coming up today. It's a beautiful day in Hawaii, wherever you are in the world. Hey, catch us on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and facebook.com/Aloha
so that we can
Friday
know where you
show.
are. You can do it right now, right?
Sure can.
They can talk right to you.
They sure can.
Okay, so if you're in Chicago, if you're in Fort Lauderdale, if you're in Washington, D.C., if you're in Las Vegas, excuse me?
Australia.
Gee, funny, I was talking about the continent.
Oh, well, I took
Australia. Leilani took a left turn, went off on her own jet plane.
More like
Australia.
a southwest,
No, it was
southeastern
circular.
turn.
Japan, you know, Korea.
That's
We might as well
right.
cover
We
that
can't
area.
forget the rest of the
New
world.
Zealand. Kia ora tātua! Which means wake up. No, it doesn't mean.
Pretty much whatever.
But the Maoris, they haven't lost their vigor, you know, and their language really did, you know, come back for them.
Isn't that the beauty of each day? Discovery.
Uh-huh.
That's
Discovery that not all the Maoris were killed in those first battles because they were brave. They don't care. Hey, come on,
Thank
bring it
God,
on.
because
Boom.
they helped us bring our language to another point.
Yes, they did.
Now.
The Maoris did help us. Right?
So thank God they
Gave us
didn't disappear
models
completely.
to work with, and to
Yes.
use.
Yes.
Okay.
See? Now you know we went through Australia.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a test. Oh, by the way, big day, Mother's Day coming up.
That's right.
Yes! All those
Okay.
mommies out there. and
you're a mommy.
above.
You're a mommy.
I am.
How
A
many?
mommy to thousands.
Thousands, okay.
Babies.
Yeah, 'cause you're NICU nurse,
and,
but you actually have two wonderful
I have
daughters.
two, yes. One will be 24 soon and 30
Okay,
in a few months.
okay.
Wow.
And
And she got married. You mean the oldest one?
the oldest one.
So I got to have a son, an automatic son. How's that? I didn't have to go through pregnancy or raise him, and I have a ready-made son.
I believe they call him son-in-laws.
Son-in-laws. Well, I call him a son.
Yeah.
Because he's still part of our family.
Oh, you can. And it's the Ebat family.
Ebat, right? And they have some ohana here in Hawaii as well.
No
that we
kidding.
got to discover.
I didn't know that. The
Yeah.
Ebats. Huh?
Yes.
So good stuff, all in
Yes.
Seattle. And your daughters.
And being a
Okay,
mommy.
So happy Mommy's Day.
Yeah, happy Mommy's Day to everyone. And
Yeah.
you know, even men can be mommies. My dad, raising 6 of us by himself.
Yeah. Your
At
dad
one
wants
point,
to hear this. He wants to hear he's a
Dad,
mommy.
Thank you, because you were a great mom and dad.
Yeah,
And my
yeah.
mom when she
Single
couldn't
parent,
be
right?
there.
Single parent.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's in our lives today. So at that time, I thank even the men that raised their children.
Yeah. And we got to say aloha to Ikaika's grandmother, who
Yes.
just passed away.
And that was a mommy, real mommy too.
Yeah, May 7th. Passed away a couple days ago.
A couple of days ago.
So
The beautiful thing is
Wait.
Ikaika-
You got to tell everybody
Yeah.
how old she was.
She's gonna be 95 next month.
Yeah.
She's
Ikaiko.
94 years old.
And 11/12.
And guess what she is? That's right, Portuguese.
Yeah, she had the strong
She's
blood.
Portuguese. That's why she died at 94.
And you know what's
Okay.
beautiful? Ikaiko used to go and visit her almost every week, huh?
No, every week. Yeah,
Every
at
week?
least once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So I was gonna make time for grandma, especially after the radio show. Tired, wanted to go home, but still always, you know,
Yeah.
would make
Yeah.
sure I made time for grandma. And I mean,
Beautiful
I think that's the
grandson.
thing that, you know, when all is said and done is if you can just look at it and know that you gave it your best.
Yes.
You know, you did whatever you could to spend time with that person while they were here, and you never know when they're gonna go. But
Yeah.
that's what I did, and I'd take her out, you know, as much as I could.
Yeah.
You know, and
No matter what
while she still
no
could.
matter what she said back to you,
Right.
know, in 94 years old, she must have been talking about world issues and all kinds of stuff.
No, you know, it's
Snapping.
interesting. Like they just, you know, how they sort of regress and become
Yeah.
kids again.
Right,
So, you
right,
know,
right.
You hear the same stories over and over again, but it never gets old. because,
Any particular story?
you know, when I would take her out on drives, I would take her, you know, driving through Waikiki because that was, you know,
She knew that area.
well, that was her area. I mean, she worked her whole life in Waikiki.
That's
She
right.
worked at the international marketplace, like pretty much.
Oh,
her
you're
whole life.
kidding. She outlasted the international marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That is quite a feat.
And her
in
name?
itself.
And her name?
Violet Teixeira.
Violet
Violet.
Teixeira.
Good Portuguese
And you
name.
know what?
Wait.
Her maiden name is Vieira.
Vieira. Okay, let's
And-
get that straight. Vieira.
Ikaiko used to say that she loved Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh yeah, so I mean, you know, when I would visit her and I did through the wonders of YouTube, you have all these access to all these, you know, great videos
Yeah.
from singers like Engelbert Humperdinck, Elvis Presley. John Rolls was her favorite.
No kidding, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Cheryl,
Paula-
Moana, Marie,
Yeah, Polynesian Star of the Century.
Yep.
As he was introduced by Kimo Wilder McVeigh, who was his agent in Hawaii.
Okay.
How's that? How's that?
Little
Ladies and
trivia
gentlemen,
of the
the
past.
Polynesian Star of the Century, John Rolls.
Right, and he's actually, I think, from New Zealand.
Yeah,
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 he's-
definitely.
From New Zealand, you guys
New
talk about
Zealand,
earlier.
and became a very successful entertainer here at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel.
Yeah, he was big time, right?
Yeah, and then went on to Vegas and did a lot of other things.
Right, alongside, you know,
As
guys
well as
like
going back
Engelbert
home.
Humperdinck and
Yeah,
you know,
big.
Yeah, so that whole era, like, you know, was my grandma's you know, era.
Right.
So I'd always go and play Elvis, Engelbert Humperdinck videos, you know, and then you could just see her how much she loved that, and she loved the songs and John Rolls, and especially Cheryl Moana Marie. That was like, you know, in fact, I'm probably gonna post a video. of that to my
Cheryl
YouTube.
Moana Marie.
That sounds
Oh,
just like
sing
that.
it.
Right?
Someday my waiting will end. And there in my arms you will be, my Cheryl Moana Marie. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I actually, because of Grandma, I actually learned that song.
Oh, no
you know,
kidding.
Yeah, like you
A
know,
lot of
songs,
songs,
by
yeah.
Humperdinck and you know songs. Well, Elvis, I kind of already knew some of that stuff, and then you know she also loved Don Ho. You know,
She did?
She's-
She did?
Yeah,
She loved Don Ho?
Don Ho, Alfred,
How come?
Bring
How
Don
come she
out.
loved Don Ho?
Alfred Apaka. So like,
You
in
know,
her-
I never had a chance to kiss Violet, but if I had, I would have just smacked her on the lips. She probably smacked me back.
But you know, so there's these YouTube videos, and one from Don Ho that he did at the Hollywood Palace in like 1968 or something like that.
He got some
So-
great exposure.
Yeah, so I would show those videos to Graham, and he did Tiny Bubbles, and he says this one thing in the beginning of the video that I could never figure out what he says. He's like, Tiny, and he goes into Tiny Bubbles. He goes, eat your heart out, lurch, or something like that. I don't know what he meant by that, or what that meant. Eat your heart out, lurch, or maybe somebody that he knew. But he says that every time I'd watch it with Grandma, I'm like, what is he saying there? I
Maybe
don't
someone
know.
who didn't think he would ever be
Right, right,
successful,
right,
and
right.
now would look at it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But you know,
But you know, it really didn't matter. I was at the Hollywood Palace.
So and also at the Hollywood Palace is Alfred Apaka. So I showed this video of Alfred Apaka singing Beyond the Reef.
Wow.
Yeah, he's buried at Diamond Head Memorial Park.
Right.
Yeah.
And huge monument to him.
So you know, and that was one thing. Grandma, you know, it was so cute. She'd always say like, you know, Elvis was buried at Diamond Head too.
Yeah.
And
The era of the crooners, and you know
Yes.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Johnny
You mentioned
Mathis.
John Rolls, but also Alfred Apaka, you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And, you know, that we have many. As a matter of fact, one of the guys still crooning
Yeah, I know.
Thursday nights at the Marriott is Gary Kiave Aiko, now Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Okay, so
You know-
2014 inductee.
In 2014 inductee, my man. That's right.
So let's see if we can take a
Gary
moment.
gave one of the longest speeches in the history of the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Right.
Last Saturday.
Well, you know, so you're asking me that one memory. Of
yeah.
Grandma's memories and stuff. So we would drive down like by McKinley,
Uh-huh.
and she would talk about sorry, her boyfriend Roy Chong.
Not Roy Chong.
Any relation to West Chong and
No.
that family?
Yeah. Roy Chong. Yeah.
You know, you can't
And wait. And she would talk about Roy Chong, and then just give you all those great memories.
And then she sang the McKinley song.
She sing the McKinley song. But you know what's beautiful, son, is that what we're going to right now is exactly what everybody goes through in life. We all have gone through this in life. You know, I lost my mother. I was young. I was maybe, what, 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom, not my grandmother, my mom.
Yeah.
And so I can identify with these tears, but the tears are just the process of what we go through, yeah?
Yes, and you know, for Ikaika, as you know, those tears come, it's like that joy, those memories, yeah, that you got to spend, and that's why we said how proud we are that you got to make that time that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do, or don't make the choice to do, and then after that person's gone, say, oh, I wish I would have. So,
But it's funny, like out of all the boyfriends, she always talked about Roy Chong, her high school boyfriend, who was the captain of the football
Poor
team.
Roy Chong.
And she was the band leader.
Wow.
Yeah, in high school. So that was like her big memory, you know?
Wow.
So
And she could
proud of
sing.
you, though.
And she could sing, actually.
And that's the thing. She sang till the moment she died, really.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And that's something that...
Any favorite song she had?
Well, I mean, obviously like Cheryl Moana Marie or Beyond the Reef.
Yeah. Oh, Beyond the Reef.
Yeah, that was her Alfred Apaka song. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's one good thing about Grandma is, you know, I think she still sang. I mean, till like pretty much the moment she died.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like important is like music, how important that connection is.
Yeah.
So,
It fills the heart.
Yeah.
But she can't have it that moment.
And
you're like
folks,
94 years old, still singing.
yeah, and folks, you know, you got to understand that you know, normally we open up with news for everybody in the world, but these are moments that you've experienced, that you may experience in the future, or your family. And I tell you what, if you can just share those moments and understand how beautiful they are, then everything will be all right. We don't know what the first song is, but we're going to play it. Whatever the first song is, we're going to play it. And we certainly hope that Grandma likes it, because, you know, she will be remembered on this Mother's Day, coming up on Sunday, May 10th. So we'll be right back. I'm Kimo Kahono.
This is Ikaika Kahuano.
And Leilani Kupahomarino.
Along with our fearless engineer, Min. This program is brought to you by Imoka McClellan, Harvard Kim, and the team from PSED and its Pelotron companies.
May 11th.
Thank you. Yeah, May 11th.
I know in my life, and I so appreciate it, but every hour would be good. Can you call Mama? I call you. I call you. You don't need to call me. I call you. I call you. I'm calling you right now.
Hey, Julie,
Hi, how are you?
Portuguese mama.
Hey, yeah, this is your mother. That's right. How come you never come see me? It's been an hour. Come on. Just do something for me, something small, precious. I don't need to have anything big. Diamonds are forever, whether they're really tiny. You know, they're forever, okay? They're forever, they're for Mauka, Mokai.
Well, I mean,
you know,
here's like a
diamond
top,
head. Okay.
a top 10 like list of things you could get your mom. I suppose.
Okay. Let's
Let's see.
check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, top 10 things you can get your mom.
Okay, so Christian Dior lipstick.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you wear
that was
makeup,
nasty.
Yeah.
those of us who don't.
Well, no. A lot of women
It'll
love lipstick,
Yeah.
right? So
What's
this
this
is
like
perfect.
lipstick or like
Okay, Christian
perfume?
Dior lipstick.
I know.
Christian Dior.
Okay, next.
Tivana Perfect Tea Maker.
Okay.
Oh, so a tea maker, I suppose.
Okay, that's 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see.
We're getting
obviously,
really exciting. Okay.
a camera.
A camera.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. A
Pictures.
camera. That's right. That's right.
So they suggest Nikon Cool Pics.
Oh, no kidding.
Right.
A little commercial here. Okay. Next.
Here's another one. A Whistle Dog Activity Monitor.
Whistle Dog Activity Monitor.
I didn't even ask.
Why don't you just get a whistle?
Right.
Okay, next.
Another one is a cookbook.
Okay.
I don't know if I
So far, if you
don't
get your
know.
mother these
Sounds
things,
like that's right.
you are gonna be in big trouble.
going like
Okay? So far, you're gonna be in big trouble. Erase.
Maybe if you find another piece of property for her.
Here, let me come up.
That's a
Let
good
me come
one.
up with a few
Okay,
things.
okay.
Okay? Here's a
Okay.
few things that you can get your mom that she will appreciate. Okay? Number one, get your mom, okay, a beautiful purse.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Get your mom a beautiful purse. No, that's not the whole present. That's just the beginning part. Okay? Next, okay? Next, you get your mom a gift card. Because now she can go out and get anything she wants and you won't feel burdened.
Well,
Okay?
that's a good one. Card,
Yeah.
yeah, card.
Yeah.
Then
And
make,
put it in that
make
bag.
sure you either call your mom,
Right?
write her a letter.
Yes.
Don't text her!
That's right.
Okay,
Handwrite
so
her a
it's
Yeah.
different. Mom's different generation, so either handwrite a letter or send her a picture. Yeah, a picture. You were mentioning
Speak
camera.
1,000
Yeah.
It's
words.
1,000 words, and these are not real expensive things.
No.
They are things that can be real precious to your mom.
And they take time, just time
Yeah.
with yours.
And this was the biggest thing: is they said spend some time with your mom.
Yes.
If you spend some time with your mom, you will be loved, okay? At least till Monday, which is the 12th, okay? Then we go back to normal. How come you never do your chores? What's up with you?
You know,
Huh? Okay.
Patience.
I was gonna say,
patience.
speaking about, Mother's Day and my grandma and stuff.
You have one more thing.
Well, obviously, since that is my nickname, was my mom actually was there when my grandma passed.
Oh, beautiful.
okay.
So she's like in the room.
Oh,
That's
beautiful,
beautiful.
That's special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She could
couldn't be there because I was
Working.
at work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
But
she
your
was
mom
there.
could have that.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a gift to that my grandma gave my mom,
Yes. Yes.
because that's like the ultimate closure. You
Yes.
know.
And
Yes.
and the fact is that look at your grandmother and how she was supported by your mom all of those years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it was fitting.
So she led the way
Yeah.
in you folks understanding how important that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And so we take the memories because, once you're gone, it's okay. It's all right. It really doesn't matter whether you were there every day, or you were there one day, whether you sent a note, whether you happened to share a laugh. What really matters is that in your heart you know that she had a good life, that she lived her life. 94 years old. Okay, let me tell you, that is what I call living a life. 94 years old. You know where us men's are? About 75,
Yep, 70,
60.
No, I mean, and we're talking like she was living off borrowed time for like at least 20 years.
That's
she
what
had
your
hip
dad
At
said.
transplant.
76, she had a
Yeah.
hip surgery.
Hip transplant,
At
yep.
79 years old, she had a open heart
open heart surgery.
surgery.
Isn't that amazing?
At 79 years old, Portuguese live forever.
Well, you know what?
As I told my sons, I said, sons, you're very lucky. You're Hawaiian, you have the cocoa. This Hawaii is your home. You're Portuguese, you're going to live forever. And all your pipes are going to be working. That's because their grandfather was a plumber.
Can we put a shout out to the women too? The other women in the 90s?
Okay.
Talking
Yes,
about
yeah.
women in the 90s?
Yes.
So Carol and Eddie Onoi.
Oh,
Mama, yeah. Karen and Cal Nakagawa.
Yeah.
Mama, she's like 90. No, she'll be 99.
Yeah.
I think it's like 99. And Tutu Patience,
90s.
Auntie Pat Bacon.
Had Namaka Bacon.
Aye.
Aloha to her family who
Right,
took care
and
for her
Dodie.
all
So
this
speaking of
time.
daughter taking care of mother.
90s like the new
Son-in-law.
89.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Evidently for women.
they do say women live longer.
Yeah,
They're stronger.
unless you're a
Well,
vertically challenged Japanese man, apparently.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
basic
yeah.
news.
Don't talk vertically.
That's perfect.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to
It
be
says right
politically
here in the
correct.
paper, it says short.
Okay.
Short. Okay, so short Japanese men live longer.
Right. So if you're
Okay.
wishing, if you want to be taller, you're
Okay.
Japanese, then
So-
maybe you might want to wish for that if you want to live long.
here's the thing: is that my grandfather, okay, was your great grandfather,
Okay.
was 5'3".
Oh no way.
Yeah, Sam Kahoano,
Really?
5'3".
Wow.
He married Mary Kalama, who was
Isn't that
6
amazing?
feet tall. They had 16 children. When he died, finally died at Maluhia Hospital after staying there for a long, long time, 2 weeks later, she passed away.
Oh, wow.
Up until then, she took her insulin shots. Every day, she was there. And we just were lucky to be able to see her.
Well, I mean, how do you...
So, on this Mother's Day, the point is, appreciate your mom. So, we're going to hold on sports for just a moment as we share this wonderful mom song by the great Lina Machado. I'm Kimo Kahoa.
This is Ika Kakahuano.
And Leilani Kupahomrina.
With Min, our engineer, we are the Aloha Friday Morning Show. The beautiful Lina Machado, brought to you by Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelotron Companies, or Pelotron Center for Economic Development and its Pelotron Companies, or PCED and its Pelotron Companies. Okay, I'll get it right eventually. Happy, what is it, 2 days before Mother's Day.
Yep, happy 2 days before Mother's Day.
And just a little shout out, we want to say aloha to the Pololo Chinese Home, okay, because Pololo Chinese Home is celebrating their golf tournament, okay? Okay. We also want to recognize Kalihiwai, because they're having their golf tournament at Pearl Country Club. Pololo is going to be at Alawai. And then there's another one out someplace else. There's at least 3 golf tournaments today. It's Aloha Friday, and helping the community.
For Mother's Day, I presume Mother's Day golf tournaments?
Well, they're not about Mother's Day. There's so much about fundraising. It just happened to be in Mother's Day weekend. Okay, so it's time for sports.
Sure is.
Let's go!
6:32 Sports Time. I'm Ika Kawano. Go Sports. After coming off of what was the greatest first round in the history of the NBA playoffs with 5 Game 7s, the second round is pretty clear-cut. The Heat continue to dominate, going up 2-0 on the old warhorse Brooklyn Nets, and the Spurs are in the same boat, up 2-0 on Portland, while the Wizards, Pacers, and Clippers OKC series are both locked at 1 game apiece. And last Saturday, Floyd Mayweather Jr. pushed his career record to 46-0 with his 12-round majority decision over Marcos Maidana. The electrifying fight was one of the toughest of Mayweather's career, and at least one judge, Michael Pernick, had it set as 114-114 draw. However, Burt Clements had it at 117-111 in Mayweather's favor, and Dave Moretti scored at 116-112 to Mayweather as well. Many thought Maidana actually won this fight and gave Mayweather what was surprisingly the first real fight of his 46-fight career. Immediately after the fight, Maidana said he would give Floyd a rematch since he felt he won the fight. It looks like we may have a Mayweather-Maidana 2 come September. And I hope you didn't blink because you may have missed it. I'm talking about day 1 of the 2014 NFL Draft. No surprise with South Carolina's defensive end and athletic specimen Jadeveon Clowney going #1 overall to the Houston Texans. But a big shock with Johnny Manziel going 22nd overall to the Cleveland Browns, of all places. I don't think anyone saw that one coming, least of all Johnny Football. And Dallas general manager Jerry Jones passed saying no QB beats out Romo. Well, if I were him, I'd look at the stat sheet on that one, as Romo has only 1 playoff win in 8 seasons as the starter for the Cowboys, and at 34 years old is already quite old for a quarterback, not to mention he's entering the 2014 season coming off of back surgery. And 14-time, speaking of back surgery, and 14-time PGA major champion and 74-time PGA Tour winner, Tiger Woods says he's, quote, healing slowly after surgery. End quote.
Oh, my back is sore.
Ow, my back is so... Remember he did that one day?
Yeah.
That was funny. Okay, so Woods described his recovery from microdiscectomy on March 31st of this year, subsequently causing him to miss the Masters as a very slow process that offered him no timetable on when he can return for a summer filled with big championships. Woods said in his blog this week that the only contact he's had with the wrenches are a few short putts and chips that don't require him to rotate his back, and he's uncertain when he'll even be able to start hitting half shots, but he still, quote, hopes to be back sometime this summer, but he doesn't know when, end quote.
When you're worth that much money, who cares, brother?
Exactly.
Retire.
He doesn't need to do anything else. And in UH sports, could a successor to the great Dave Shoji be waiting in the wings?
Whoa! All-time
winningest Division I women's volleyball coach Dave Shoji has been rumored to most likely retire after the next season, which would be his 40th, with what he hopes is 1,150 lifetime wins as head coach by his 68th birthday in December. And it's rumored that he may be pushing strong to quite strong for Punahou alum Pepperdine All-American, former national team player, and current UH Wahine sand volleyball team coach Scott Wong.
Scott Wong!
Yeah.
Scott Wong, we interviewed him on our show.
No, that was Kevin Wong.
That's what I said,
yeah.
Kevin Wong!
But
Either one.
Yeah.
You can't go Wong between the two Wongs.
can't go wrong.
Two
Seriously.
wrongs don't make a white. Thank you.
I think in this case, two wrongs, one wrong would make a white at least. You just get one of those guys.
Oh, yeah.
The 35-year-old Wong, he's actually graduated from Pono in '96. I played basketball against him in high school. He's been Shoji's assistant coach on the Terraflex team since 2010. And don't miss tomorrow the vacated WBC title fight live on ESPN Saturday, which is tomorrow, May 10th, between Bermain Stiverne and Chris Arreola for the vacated WBC title.
All right.
And that's your look at sports on Aloha Friday.
Sports.
Oh, so Scotty Wong must be Kevin Wong's younger brother.
They must be related.
They gotta be.
Yeah.
Well, because Kevin went to Pono too.
Because there's only one Wong family in all of Hawaii.
And all of volleyball probably too.
And by the way, we're gonna see some of the Wongs today at the Pololo Chinese
Yes.
Golf Tournament.
You know, we should have asked Kevin that.
We're gonna see all the Wongs.
And
we're gonna see the Laos.
Auntie Blossom, Tiao.
Tiao. We're gonna see the everybody.
Steve Uehara, I guess, is the honorary.
He's the honorary chair. How's that?
Yeah.
Steve Uehara from Hawaii News Now.
He's the honorary chair?
Honorary chair of the golf tournament.
Oh.
You know what that means, huh? He gets to play golf
It means
as young as he wants. He gets to eat as much as he wants because it's going to be culinary KCC.
Okay.
For the first time.
Culinary school.
Yeah, and then hopefully next year we go back to, Sally's place, which is Hihing Chop Suey.
Oh.
Ooh. So
There's nothing wrong
delicious.
nothing wrong about Hihing.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So, anyway, that's what's happening. You mentioned sports. We got to take a break. It's a Mother's break. When we come back, we're going to say aloha to two very, very special people. We'll be right back. Brought to you by...
He said, and it's Pelletron Companies.
Happy Aloha Friday. Oh, listen to this wonderful song. The great sounds of country comfort. And wow, that's a part of our renaissance of Hawaiian music. Country comfort was included there. C&K,
Billy
Kalapana,
Cowie.
Billy, who came from country comfort. It was really awesome. You were at the Rotary event. We talked about it before, but you were there.
That's right. I was the MC of the 2014 District Rotary Club District Conference here.
And aloha to Linda Coble and
Big aloha to Linda
also
Coble,
Phil
yeah.
Sammer
Yep.
and
District
the
Governor Phil.
Rotarians. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was great too because actually Hawaii Mayor Billy Kanoe actually did like a 30. I think he intended to do a 20-minute speech. It ended up going over into 30 minutes. But honestly, that was one of the most epic speeches to which I've ever been exposed. Yeah, unreal. And talk about especially because we brought up the shaka or whatever and the history of the shaka. Well, I think Mayor Kanoe is a true example of a big shaka. And he even said I mean, I was hoping actually someone recorded the speech and was able to post it on YouTube because it was just that brilliant.
Wow.
It was the most entertaining and intelligent speech combination I've ever seen.
Wow,
Amazing.
Billy Kinoy.
Amazing.
What?
It was
And
so
he was
funny.
there at
And
the
he-
Mary Monarch Festival, you know.
yeah, he
Hawaii
was.
County.
He was, and he gave a big. Of course, he gave a big aloha to you.
Yes.
You know, talking about how you've been a part of Mary Monarch all these years, and he appreciates all the hard work that you've done.
Wow.
You know, over all these years and everything, and just a first class guy, and so intelligent. I mean, and so entertaining and so local.
Wow.
And just so much fun watching him on stage. He was talking about how I guess he was getting some tips from Andy Bumatai on speaking. He comes on so strong, and Andy he said, you know, Andy said to him that, you know, he said you gotta maybe start off a little less strong because you come on that strong, by the end you're gonna have to ignite yourself on fire, you know, to close out the speech.
They have a point.
Wow.
That's a point. That's a point.
But yeah, brilliant, great speech, and it was such a pleasure, honor to be a part of that program, and I just had a lot of fun doing it. And I think as an MC, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to just have fun.
And you know,
Enjoy
and
the
have
moment
fun,
with them.
and you're always, as a master of ceremonies, your job always is to enhance that person who's coming up to speak. Enhance the guest speakers, keep it flowing, keep it all together. And evidently you sang, you had fun.
I did a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I did a lot of singing. And just whatever was in the moment, and kind of like, you know, what Gorgeous Borges was saying this morning.
Yeah.
Be true to the moment. That's exactly what I did.
Be true to the moment.
That's exactly what I
We'll
did.
never forget that. Okay, it's time for our final thoughts for Mother's Day, okay? So we'll start off with the only mom here today. Oh, that would be Leilani.
Yeah, I get to, well, mahalo, especially Mom for having given birth to us. More importantly, were all those moms that were around me when my dad was raising us, and we didn't have really women figures around us. So I thank all of them, and my grandma Kupahu, who was a major inspiration, and to Mikey,
Big family.
all of those women.
Yeah.
So your dad was kind of like the
My
original,
dad was the
the original
mom.
Mr. Mom.
He was 6 kids.
But your kupuna, you talk about this.
Yeah, my kupuna, I always say, if it wasn't for all those kupuna who have been strong
Namaka.
women, Tutu Patience, Auntie Wakale, Kamau, Auntie Eleanor Makita from Hawaii Island,
Malia Craver.
Auntie Malia Craver, who protected my name on the front end, finished up what my grandma wasn't able to finish. Many of the women even today that are surrounding me, and I don't want to miss anyone.
And you have some good news about your organization, Malamona Keiki.
Oh, Malamona Keiki. So yes, we
Just
are
been
very
recognized.
blessed. We yesterday received, our verbal confirmation that we will become a continuing education provider here in the state of Hawaii, which is a huge plus. There's only one other organization that has that privilege, so we thank you.
And this is for NICU nurses,
NICU
yeah?
nurses, and all
okay.
health, medical, and cultural professionals. So we have that privilege, and then something else that'll be happening later in the year, which we'll share in the later
You
part
want
of
to
the
say
year.
Happy Mother's Day too?
Happy Mother's Day to all mothers, and those that we know and don't know. We just wish you a great, great day every moment.
Every day is Mother's
And
Day.
so Leilani's mom is included in that.
In the kupuna housing out at Waimanalo, so mahalo, mommy, aloha.
And Ikaika's mommy?
Yeah, that's right. Happy Mother's. I would just like to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom, obviously, and my grandma, obviously, passed away a couple days ago. And just thank you to my grandma for leaving me and everybody with just wonderful memories and really teaching us. And that's the good thing about the kupuna is they teach you in their later years about life.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, my mom passed away when I was really young. So I shared with some people on Mother's Day this little poem that I wrote. And I happened to be standing by her graveside at the Valley of the Temples. And things happened as the dawn was coming up. Today I came to see you, Mom, and I didn't know what to say. So I stood alone in silence and watched the sunrise from the bay. And suddenly the winds became a symphony, nature's perfect harmony. And then I knew no words were needed. This is how it was supposed to be. I love you, Mom. I always will. I honor you this day. I just wish I had one more kiss for you on Mother's Day.
This land of Aloha.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
I sit all cloudy and blends with the prima bottles lying everywhere. Got a guitar in my hand and a Western oil can under my ukole for a chair. It's Aloha Friday,